Up, my broskies? I am back. Yes, I know it's been almost 3 weeks, but I'm alive, school and stuff, and yeah, but finally found some time to upload a battle, so yeah. Anyways, I got caught up with all my school stuff, so I probably will have time to upload more. So yeah, let's get to the battle. This is UBERS, by the way, against a person by the name of TeHOmaR219, so we both got that Te in our name. And yeah, he's got a channel, so go feel free to check him out. Anyways, let's get to the battle. I'm going to lead with my Ferrothorn because I saw that he had a Kyogre on the team preview, so I lead with my Ferrothorn, and I'm just going to go for the Thunder Wave here to try to slow this thing down, but he switches down to Ferrothorn, which is fine. I'm just going to set up my Stealth Rocks as he ends up getting paralyzed. And by the way, this is a pretty hacksy battle. So here I switch out on my Shaman just to try to paraflinch this thing. Yeah, so I'm going to go for the Air Slash here as he brings in his Arceus, and it ends up being fighting, which is like okay. And I am going to outspeed here and take him out with another Air Slash, so that is very good. So now he brings in Kyogre, and just by the way he brought it in, I'm thinking that it is Scarfed, so I'm going to bring in my specially defensive Ferrothorn to Sponge and Ice Beam, and I do take it really nicely, so that means that I am going to either get off a Leech Seed or go for a Power Whip. I go for I actually end up predicting his switch out to Ferrothorn, and I bring in my Terrakion, but he brings in the Giratina, and Giratina is nothing to be messed with, so I gotta switch out to my own Giratina to Sponge a Will-O-Wisp. So he's gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp. He ends up hitting his Will-O-Wisp, which is like whatever, because I do have Rest on this Giratina, and yeah. So now I'm just gonna go for a Will-O-Wisp of my own as he ends up switching out into this Tentacruel, and I missed the first Will-O-Wisp, but that's fine, whatever, it doesn't matter. I can go for another one, and here I completely forget that Tentacruel has Toxic Spikes, just because I haven't played OU in so long. So I go for another Will-O-Wisp, and I miss again, which is just like but oh well. Anyways, I'm going to switch out here to my Ferrothorn because I know I can Power Whip this thing and do massive damage, and yeah. So pretty much that's what I'm going to go for here. But instead I think I go for the Leech Seed probably. No, I just go for the Power Whip. It does absolutely nothing, and he just recovers most of it off with the leftovers. So he goes for a Will-O-Wisp here. He luckily misses, and I just go for a Leech Seed, which is like, oh well, hacks is hacks, and either way I did miss 2 of my Leech Seeds, but whatever, or my Will-O-Wisps I mean. So now I bring my own Giratina because I know that with the Leech Seed recovery and leftovers I can get rid of the burn damage. So he ends up just going for the Willow, so that's really nice. And now I think I take this opportunity to go for a Rest as he ends up going for the Dragon Tail, and he ends up Dragon Tailing me out to my Shaman, which is fine because with leftovers and Leech Seed, pretty much the Stealth Rock damage is practically nullified. So I go for an Air Slash here just to try to flinch this thing, and I do get the flinch, and I do get a little bit more Leech Seed recovery, even though, I don't really recover anything, but whatever. Now here, I go for the Seed Flare to get the Spadef drop, because I know I need the Spadef drop just to be able to kill this thing. So I kind of wanted to go for the HP Ice here, but just in case he brought in Kyogre, for some reason, I didn't want to take the chances, so I just go for the Earth Power to take this thing out. And then again, why would he bring a Kyogre into a Shaman? I really don't know, but whatever. And I brings in Kabutops, and I'm pretty much just going to leave my Shaman in as fodder, which was kind of a bad idea because I do have my Giratina that can easily sponge a hit, but oh well, whatever. But now I bring in Ferrothorn because I'm pretty confident that I can take a low kick, and I just go for a Thunder Wave here to try to slow this thing down because Kabutops in the rain is a really big threat in UBERS. So now I'm just going to set up a Leech Seed here because I know I can take any hit he wants to go for, and he gets paralyzed again. Again, this is very hacksy, but oh well. Anyways, now I'm just going to switch out, or no, I go for the Power Whip and I end up missing, which is like very unfortunate, and he ends up going for a Rapid Spin, which pretty much just means he takes more no, he gets rid of the Leech Seed, but he takes some Steel Thorns, which is a really nice play on his part. Now I set up my Stealth Rocks again because I don't want I want my rocks up. So now I think I switch out to my Giratina because I know Giratina can easily wall this Tentacruel. So I bring in my Giratina as he ends up going for the Willow, he just goes for the Scald. Obviously he can't burn me because my Giratina is asleep, and I think I just go for the Sleep Talk right now. So yeah, I go for Sleep Talk and I get the Rest, I get the Rest. Like, I just have the worst Sleep Talk luck. Like, I seriously do. But he sets up a Swords Dance, and I'm hoping I get the Dragon Tail or the Will-O-Wisp, and yeah, get another rest. See what I mean? But oh well. So this Kabutops is pretty scary, but luckily he misses the first Stone Edge. I wasn't counting the sleep turns, and I just go for another Sleep Talk. If I would have counted them, I probably would have gone for the Dragon Tail, but oh well. So here, me stupidly thinking that my Giratina was still asleep, I go for another Sleep Talk, yes, and he goes for Stone Edge, and it, pretty much just solidly 2-hit KOs me. So, again, this Kabutops is extremely scary. Now I bring in Ferrothorn as fodder, just so I can get some more damage on him with Life Orb and Steel Thorns. So he goes for the low kick and takes me out. And from this range, I'm hoping that Arceus can come in and just like take this thing out with an extreme speed. So I go for the extreme speed, hoping it'll take it out, and it lives with like nothing at all. Even though 7% is something, but still. He takes me out with the waterfall, but he luckily dies to the Life Orb, which is really good. So now I bring in Tentacruel as I just bring in my Scarf Terrakion, because I can pretty much just hit this thing with an Earthquake. So that's what I'm going to go for here, and I don't kill him, which is just like, and he gets paralyzed, you know, that paralyzed kind of did matter. But oh well, whatever, the game was hacksy anyways, and hacks is hacks. Anyways, now he goes for the Protect just to try to stall me out a little bit, but he really can't, stall me out enough, because, yeah. So, I'm just going to take him out with an Earthquake, and, yeah, it's pretty much down to our last two, and, yeah, my last is my Palkia. So he brings in his Kyogre, and I'm just going to go for the Earthquake to get off a little bit more damage, as he ends up deciding to lock himself into the Thunder. So, now I can bring in my Palkia, which can definitely take a Thunder, and I can just take this thing out with a Spatial Rend, because it is at enough HP, and where a Spatial Rend will take it out. So just go for the Spatial Rend, and it comes down to his last and my last. My Palkia against his Ferrothorn. I do have the Fire Blast, but I didn't think the Fire Blast would take it out just because it's in the rain. But I surprisingly do, which is like really nice, because that means that is going to be the very, very narrow 1-0. So yeah, it's a very good game. TeHOmaR. Hope you all enjoyed this. I know I did. If you did, feel free to leave a like or, rate, whatever, comment, subscribe. And, yeah, feel free to add me on Skype. And, yeah, it's pretty much going to be the game. So, yeah, I should be able to have more time to upload now. So, yeah, expect more uploads. Bye-bye.